This is a Tarsier Eclipse from Matbock. It's a slip-on friction fit distance focus enhancer. And we're going to cut to some kind of up close so I can show you how this functions and how it works with a PVS-14. This is a pretty simple device. The way this works is it just friction fits over the objective of your PVS-14 like so. Press it down, it's a solid firm lock in there. So when it's opened completely, it just looks like a sacrificial window, or a beefy sacrificial window. But you'll see with this little knob here, when you rotate it down, it actually has an internal iris, much like a lens aperture. So what that does is it allows you to focus and get better depth of field for different ranges that you're using this in. So something that's your normal baseline focus, while it is in focus, something 5 feet is going to be blurry. You would normally have to reach up, grab and readjust your objective focus, which that and then in turn makes your baseline out of focus. So what this does, you can dial it down to the sweet spot where everything's a happy medium. When you adjust this all the way down to the smallest hole, you can also use this as a daytime filter.
Okay, we're out here at the range, and I'm going to try to demonstrate to you guys as best as possible how the Matbock Tarsier Eclipse works. Alright, so normally with your PVS-14 you would want a solid baseline focus. Baseline focus is typically 15 yards to infinity, so basically you're going to be able to see the stars clear and anything from about 15 yards and beyond. Now, that works great typically for most environments. However, the Tarsier Eclipse was designed to work in a multitude of environments where you have things that range from distances to you that you need to identify quickly. So basically explained is if you were to swivel your head around basically while you're wearing your PVS-14, you might notice different things at different ranges, especially while you're navigating with your PVS-14 on your head. And you may encounter something as close to you as this. Well, without your Tarsier Eclipse, normally you would have to just reach up to your objective focus and let's see here, and put it into focus as best as possible. So the problem with that is now when you look around, you're no longer focused at the distances at your baseline focus. So it's one or the other. So you got to reach up and you got to readjust your focus. Each time you have a varying distance. So Tarsier Eclipse answers that problem. So basically, like I mentioned before in the video, it has the iris effect. So you reach up, and for varying distances you can adjust that iris to be open more or a tighter, smaller pinhole. So what that does for you is gives you the ability to walk around and gives you more depth of field. So I'll reach up, turn my knob, and get this guy in focus. Now you'll notice that this truck is in focus and everything around you and your environment is going to be more in focus. Now the only caveat is, and I'm sure you could tell by the footage, that when you do restrict light entering the tube by dialing down that iris to be a finer point, you're going to notice that there is a lot of light degradation there. So it is not an end-all be-all, it is a useful tool. And like I explained in the video before, it's also a sacrificial window and can be used as a daytime filter. So different environments you may need IR illumination, so supplemental IR illumination of some sort, depending on your terrain, depending on the ambient lighting of the stars and the moon. However, it definitely is a game changer when you have things at different distances that you need to identify quickly while you're on the move, while you're navigating to your blind or setting up your stalk position for hunting.
So again, Matbock Tarsier Eclipse. Check it out on the website. Thanks for watching.